Obviously not happy that we lost. First quarter really killed us and got us up in the hole. When you get yourself in the hole against a team that's obviously ranked, whatever they are, 4th or 5th in the country, you can't do that. And we got ourselves our hole, and it's hard to climb out of those holes. I thought we had some good spots in that game. When you get down a little bit there, you trying to figure out things, how you can help yourself to the next time you play them. You see different combinations. But when Taylor Manuel is taken out of the game in the first half with fouls, it hurts us. She covers up so much space in there. She's hard for people to score around. We run everything through her offensively because she's a great passer. You have to play the whole first quarter without her because she got 2 quick fouls. That hurts us. But, all in all, Mississippi State, very good team. Deserved to win the game. It's a great night for Mississippi basketball as a whole. It's a women's basketball game in the state of Mississippi that 8,800 people came to. 8,800 people came to. And that says a lot about our sport, and says a lot about Mississippi State doing a great job of promoting women's basketball. And I have a lot of respect for Vic. I told Vic after the game, I don't know what you're doing, but my God, you got people in here, which is really good. We're working on that every day at Ole Miss, and that's something we're trying to add and get better at. But that's just part of it, and we lost, but we'll get better from it. We got to go to South Carolina on Thursday. I mean, shit, we can't really think too much about it. So,
Ashton.
Coach, Mississippi State's a lot of production out of their fives in recent weeks, but you held them to 2 made baskets tonight. What was kind of the defensive game plan there in the fives?
I think Taylor Manuel, when she's in there, it's just hard to score on. She may not be 6'7", 6'8", or whatever those kids are, but she can use her body. She can push you out. She can get physical with you. And when she's allowed to play, we're tough to handle. And as you saw against Tennessee, if any of y'all came to that game, I don't think very many of you did. But she can push you out with her body. She can make things happen there. And then Shelby Gibson's a freshman, is getting better. And so I think those kids are just so physical in there with their bodies, and they're not slow kids. You look at them, you're like, man, these kids can't move. They can move pretty well for their size. And they particularly move extremely well left to right. And so I think they do a great job.
Third quarter, you guys had kind of scratched and clawed back, got it to within 10 or 11, and then Vivian's hit that three-pointer in the layup, quick succession. Just how difficult it is to handle, because you'll hold Vivian's down for a while, and then she can kind of burst out like that.
I mean, we know that's her. That shot's on me, and I tell the team that when we call the timeout, that's 100% on me. I made an adjustment that I shouldn't have made, and that gave her a 3. And I saw something that maybe we could fix there, and maybe make a steal or something. And when she made the 3, it pounded on me because it's 100% on me. I made that adjustment, and so. But we gave it 3 to her. That got them back going. But you're looking at that. That's probably about a 5-point swing. That's 100% on me, and I'll fix that. And I just saw something there and took a gamble. Coaches do that from time to time. It's like throwing a damn halfback pass from time to time or something. You know what I mean? They take a gamble, and it don't work out. But it didn't work out.
Dillingham had a really good first half, and she hadn't scored much the past 4 or 5 games. Did it kind of surprise you how?
No, I don't. Anything Dillingham does doesn't surprise me. They're a totally different basketball team when Dillingham's in the game. People say, well, they went out to Southern Cal, and Southern Cal played them close. Yeah, Southern Cal played them with Dillingham. That's their heart and soul. Morgan Williams is arguably the best point guard in this league. Victoria is obviously a great player. But when your heart and soul is Dominique Dillingham, and when things are not going good for other kids, your heart and soul makes plays for you. And that's what she does. It did not anything Dillingham. I'll be 100% glad when Dillingham finally graduates because she can make tough plays at tough times.
Matt, still
into moral victories, but
absolutely not. We don't use that word in our program. Never will use that word in the program. Did we play them close? Absolutely. Maybe it was at 73-62. Did we get to see some things in it? Yeah. But we are upset we lost the basketball game. In our locker room right now, we got kids that are hurting and mad because we know that we did some mistakes in the first half, in particular in the first quarter. We know we had 3 straight stops to start the third quarter and had 3 straight looks at it and down 11. And you're talking about cut that thing to 5 or 6. If you're going to win games in a row, you got to hit those shots. We know what we did wrong. We're not into moral victory, so I didn't mean to cut you off, but absolutely not.
I was just going to add, do you take a sense of satisfaction from the fact that from one person's opinion you made them look uncomfortable and you exploited some things in them, like Steve asked you about the posts?
Yeah.
Do you take a sense of satisfaction from that?
I think here's what I'll tell you, Adam, and it's not towards you, it's towards everybody. I think we got a really good team. And I listened to Vic's press conference the other day, and I heard people asking questions. about, nobody really ever asked him a question about our team. Or what can Ole Miss do to you to hurt you? Or what can Ole Miss do this or Ole Miss do that? I think Ole Miss is pretty good, guys. And so, do I take satisfaction? No, we got beat. Did I think we upset Tennessee last Thursday? Absolutely not. I didn't. I thought the better team won the game. Tonight, I thought Mississippi State was better than us on this given night and beat us, point blank. And so, I think that we got a really good team. I think I've got some really good players. Do we have the top 5 team in the country right now? No. But I think we're a dangerous team. I think we're a team that if you catch us on a given night, we could beat anybody. And we make some plays, we could do some things. Do I think we're an NCAA tournament team? Absolutely I do. I told our kids, stop worrying about the RPI. The RPI is the biggest misjudgment of all of college basketball. We got enough wins left on our schedule. We got enough games left on our schedule that we're going to, you tell me if we're 80 in the RPI and we got some wins like we're going to have on our schedule that you don't put us in, absolutely they put you in. And that's all we need to worry about. We got some great opportunities. We're really good at home. We got an opportunity against State when they come back there. Does that mean we're going to beat them? No. But we got an opportunity on Thursday night. We got Kentucky next Thursday. We got Alabama. We got all these teams coming back to us. And our schedule flips. 4 of our first 6 games have been on the road. And I hate to go on a rant, but 4 of our first 6 games have been on the road. There's not another team in the league that's having to go through that. And out of those 4, South Carolina and Mississippi State both were on the road in that 4. Really? Thank you, SEC office. Appreciate that back-to-back. After you beat Tennessee. And so, it's just what it is, and we're fighting through it, and we'll get better from it. But to answer your question, Adam, I think we got a hell of a team. And I think we're going to continue to get better. We're not junior and senior oriented at times. We played some sophomores. This kid here's a sophomore, came into a hostile environment tonight, played her butt off. And I'll just keep saying this about our team, and she knows it. I tell them that. We're upset because we lost, because we came here to win. We didn't come here for a moral victory. We didn't come here to play Mississippi State close. We got beat 35 down here last year. We got embarrassed. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even, the crowd, they were eating donut, bacon cheeseburgers by the end of the first quarter against us down here last year. They got to go get them donut bacon cheeseburgers for $7, but they had to cough a little bit on them because we played tonight. And so what I'll tell you is I think we got a good team, and we'll get better from this. Does that mean we're going to beat South Carolina on Thursday? But no, we're getting on a plane on Wednesday afternoon thinking we're going to beat South Carolina. Point blank. We're not going into these things with moral victories or we're feeling good because Alissa played well. Are we, Alissa? We're not feeling good about this. We got our butt kicked, and we're going to go back and fix it, and we'll get better from it. Sorry to go on a rant.
Questions for Alston?
Alyssa, what do you guys have to do to turn this result in your favor?
I feel like we need to keep on the same path we're going. Like, practice, he's on is about toughness and just playing hard. And I don't really think we got to change anything. We just got to change our focus at times. But I don't feel like we ain't got to change anything. Like, we're going on a good path right now.
Now, Alyssa, what have you learned about this team, playing these tough road games? You had Auburn and Alabama back-to-back, and then now tonight you had, Florida State, and Thursday you got South Carolina. What have you learned about this team compared to the teams you have played on in the past?
We fight. We don't stop fighting until the time runs out. It's hard. Like, what I learned about this team is just we fight. Like, we don't stop fighting. We don't stop swinging. We gonna keep going.
Alyssa, how much did you, not to use the same question I asked Coach, but how much did you feel that you had them out of sorts, out of rhythm at times, and that your defense particularly was affecting?
That's when I really noticed that we were a good basketball team. Like, I watch film with my position coach. I watch the on synergy, like who I need to guard, and what I looked at, I can't really answer your question. Like, it's just my team we fight, we going. I learned my team is not gonna stop. We're not gonna stop. Toughness is built around our program.
Coach, what's Crochet's Rose stats?
She's ill. She has an illness right now that harped her from traveling. Contagious. She wasn't in practice the last 2 days, and so she's got a serious illness. And when she gets well, our trainers and doctors will allow her to travel and get back going with us. But right now, it's up to the trainers and doctors. And when they tell me she can go, she goes. When they tell me she can't, she can't. But she'll get through that.
Any hope of when she might be back?
I guess I don't want to steal Coach Freeze's statements, but I just read the injury report when they send them to me. And I talked to her this morning, and her and I talked. She was at home in the bed. getting herself better, and you know, hopefully she'll be back soon. Hopefully she'll be back on Thursday, but she'll determine that. I mean, the doctors will determine that. I'll get an injury report tomorrow morning. I got one yesterday afternoon, or 2 days ago. I was on the road recruiting. It said she was sick. I woke her up out of bed, tried to figure out what was wrong with her, the same way I did when Crochet, I got it said Crochet was sick. And so I'm extremely close with our players, and we've got a great relationship. And when you ask about toughness, that's something we pride ourselves on. I'm a tough-minded person myself, and what I do as how I act is how they're going to act. And if I'm tough, I'm tough, and they're going to be tough. And so that's just a part of who we are. And got a good basketball team that we'll grow from this. We'll get better from this, but we're not happy that we lost. But we'll get better from this.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.